Hello everyone, it's me, Mocha the CP9178 here, and today I'm going to be showing you a beginner tutorial for how to animate on alight motion. So, alight motion is an editing / animating app that basically anyone can use. For beginners, I would like to demonstrate on how to make a simple tweening animation. So, you could just add your sprites of your character over here through like saved images, and you can also extend these sprites to a certain distance. I'm using basic body parts and stuff for this, but if you guys want tutorials on how to do wings, halos, tails, you could also ask me. So, the body proportions are done. Now, how do we make a tweening animation? So, let's start off with the head. Oops, wait. So, what do? We have to use a keyframe that goes up first. You click the keyframe button, then you make drag up from here. Then you have to go all the way to the opposite and make it go down. You have to swipe this area. And then you gotta use your graph. There are multiple graphs to choose from, but my personal favorite is this, and this. But for a basic tween animation, we're gonna have to go with this one. This one. You can make it have as many graphs as you like, but don't make it have too many or too less, because then there would be barely any purpose, and it'll just look kind of wonky. What I like to do is make it either a little bit too fast to be perfect, or a little bit too slow to be perfect. You can also move the graphs like this. Yeah, that looks good. You could also use the graphs to your liking. If the animation pieces are small, I'd recommend using a smaller amount of graphs. If the animation is going to be in pieces are going to be big, then you would have to use a large amount of graphs. To save the graphs and copy paste them, you have to click copy curve. So you can paste this to the rest of the animation. We will also have to do this to the body. Sorry for the noises in the background. My brother and mom are, I don't know, doing some stuff. Like, my mom is in the kitchen. Sorry. I think we'll have to make the head a bit lower. No, a bit higher, sorry. That's so stupid. Oops, dude, that's too much. It looks still ridiculous. Still looks ridiculous. Yeah, that's fine. Still looks a bit ridiculous, but it's okay. Yeah, no, this is good. Now, for the arms. What if you wanted to make the arms sway? This looks wonky, doesn't it? Well, click this button again. It shows you the pivot point, a crosshair looking thingy over here that turned into a dot. You can put it on this position over here, and voila, it fixes to that angle. Okay, I think this is not the angle I would be very happy with. Just the middle. Yeah, the middle's good. Happy little arm swaying. We gotta make the graph a little different. Nah. Maybe I've got it too strong. Base curve. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, but I'm pretty sure it could be better. So much for a tutorial. You got it. Oh, no, it looks good. So you gotta locate the animation pieces well. And they should have the good syncing look. Now, if you want to use the same curves for your graph, so we're just gonna select the highest possible number here, which is 14, then the lowest. Is there any non-negative? -3. +14. Nope. To +3, unlike the negative. Make it also have a pivot point. And make it also have the graph by copying it. Raise this upward. And then lower it. Oops. See? That looks good, doesn't it? Then for the legs, I don't really do much with the legs, but you're gonna have to position them here. Lower. +5 to -3. Oops. What is going on? Goddamn house. Select over here. Face curve. -3 lower to +5. No. +3 to -5. Graph. Face curve. Now what do you get? A happy little animation. Simple, right? Well, there's a lot more things you can do in alight motion than make a simple little bouncy animation. There are options that can make it bend or grow. And there are also many special effects and things you can do in alight motion. So, here are the shapes you can all use. And there are multiple effects you can also use. Like pixelate, radical rays for backgrounds, and bend for tails and wings. Simple start field for background, and stripes for also background. Then for opacity and visibility, fade in and out will make the animation appear and disappear. Then you select the animation at once. Isn't it cute? And then I would say, what if I would say to put it through a filter? Let's use the pixelate filter, for example. See, turns all pixely. Then what if I ask you to use procedural? Nah, these are for backgrounds. What if I asked you to use color and light? An RGB split. This will make the character have this effect. There's also many things you can do for backgrounds, and maybe I'm gonna make a part 2 tutorial to show you. But now, what if we wanted to do a fade in and out thingy? Standard settings. See? Fades in, then it fades out. But you can also make the fade in longer and the fade out longer. And you can also make them shorter. Oops, voice crack. See? Now, this is how you make a very basic alight motion animation. If you want another thing to learn from me, you could always just mention, and I will show you right away. This was Mocha. Bye. Have a nice day.